Hey, what's up everybody? It's Keegan here. I'm back with another video for you guys. In today's video, I'm bringing you guys another questions and answers video. This is going to be questions and answers video number 44 for November of 2023. And today we got around 33 questions to answer this time, so there's a lot of questions for me to answer this time. And as always, I'll be answering each question in alphabetical order by username. And if you have any questions you'd like me to answer in the next Q&A video, as always, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I will gladly answer them. So anyways, we got a lot of questions to go through, so let's not waste any more time and let's take a look at today's questions, shall we? So, the first 4 questions are listed under one comment and they all come from a user by the name of Alan Parker. And his questions are, 1, what's your opinion on A Nightmare on Elm Street? 2, what's your opinion on Gremlins? 3, what's your opinion on The Goonies? And 4, what's your favorite Lord of the Rings movie? Number 1, surprisingly, I've never seen A Nightmare on Elm Street, but I've heard of it. But I'd like to check it out at some point. Number 2, Gremlins is a classic. I really like that movie. And the sequel is pretty good too, but I like the first one the best. And I hope they don't make a third one. I don't think a third movie is really necessary, especially in this day and age when there's a lot of sequels to films that came out decades ago. But, you never know. They might make a third movie. Number 3, The Goonies is one of my all-time favorite movies. It is a classic, and it's just a timeless classic. Hey, you guys! I decided to do that on my impression of Sloth, or whatever his name was. I believe they're actually going to be making a sequel to it, but I'm not sure about that. I know it's not going to have Richard Donner directing it because he's dead, of course. He died a year or 2 ago. Rest in peace. But, again, The Goonies is a classic. What can you say? And my favorite Lord of the Rings movie is Lord of the Rings Return of the King. That's obviously the best one. So those are the questions from Alan Parker, and thanks for the questions, Alan Parker, and let's move on to the other questions. So the next 3 questions all come from Andy Keyshore, and all of his questions are divided into 3 comments. So the first of the 3 questions is, favorite day of the year? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know what my favorite day of the year is. The next question is, did you hear about the new movie South Park Joining the Pandaverse that was released on October 27, 2023? I'm not sure if that's actually a movie. I think that's just another special from South Park. I know it's on Paramount Plus. I don't think I have Paramount Plus, actually. I don't think so. But yeah, I've heard of it, never seen it. I know they were just poking fun at Kathleen Kennedy, who's been kind of like any of the new releases that she's involved with Disney, like Star Wars and that shitty new Indiana Jones movie and so on. I've heard of it. I've seen clips of it, actually. It looks funny, actually. And the last question from Andy Keyshore is, are you aware of the sequel video game Alan Wake 2 that was released on October 27, 2023 for the PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and Series S? I know you showed the first Alan Wake game on Xbox 360 in a collection update video a couple of years back. Yeah, I've heard of it. I never played it, though. I have played the first Alan Wake game, and I own it on 360, although I've never actually beat it. The first Alan Wake game is a great game, but I never beat it. I do want to check out the second one someday. What's stupid about it, though, I think it's only available digitally and not on physical for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, again, I haven't played the second one, but I played the first one and I enjoyed it, but never beat it. I gotta say, the first Alan Wake game kind of reminds me a bit of Twin Peaks a little bit, if you know what I mean. So those are the questions from Andy Keyshore, and thank you for your questions, Andy Keyshore. Now let's move on. The next 3 questions are in one comment, and they all come from Branson fan, the Terminator fan. And his questions are, 1, who is your favorite actor? 2, who is your favorite director? 3, who is your favorite film character? Number 1, I don't know who's my favorite actor. I have a lot of favorite actors. I like Burt Reynolds. I like De Niro. I like Kyle MacLachlan's a good actor. Trying to think of who else. Nick Cage for sure. Even if the movie is shitty, he's an entertaining actor to watch. Good movie or bad, he's just an all-around great actor. And a couple of other actors I like. Number two, I have a lot of favorite directors, but some of my favorite directors are Martin Scorsese, David Lynch, David Cronenberg, Wes Anderson. Who else? Yorgos Lanthimos. He's a great director, and I'm looking forward to his new film, Poor Things, that's coming out next month. There's a lot of directors I like, but I don't know which one's my favorite. And number three, I don't have a favorite film character. I just don't. And those are the questions from Branson fan to Terminator fan. And thanks for your questions. And let's continue on to some other questions. The next question is a single question from Chase Shepard, and his question is, "What is your favorite movie to watch on Halloween?" I usually like to watch horror movies on Halloween. It kind of varies from like the original Halloween. Let me think. To any of Cronenberg's horror movies. And a couple of others. I don't know. There's like a lot of different movies I like to watch around Halloween time. Mostly horror movies. And yeah, that's the question from Chase Shepard. Thanks for your question, Chase Shepard. The next 7 questions are divided into 7 comments, and they all come from Donkey Man. His first question is, have you heard that Best Buy is no longer going to be carrying physical media in 2024? Yeah, I've heard about that, and I've actually made a video about that on my channel not that long ago. If you want to check that video out, it's on my channel. But I will say, I'm not really surprised that Best Buy is going to stop selling physical media starting sometime next year. But honestly, some of the ones I've been to here in Canada have very small selection of physical media. Like a very small physical media selection. It's mostly just mainstream Hollywood and usually shitty titles, I find. But do I think it's the end of physical media? Hell no. Physical media ain't going nowhere by a long shot. But yeah. Anyways, moving on. The next question is, what is your opinion on Gone with the Wind? Gone with the Wind is a good movie. I've seen it once 2 years ago and I liked it. Although I find it kind of drags on at times, but there is no denying it is a great film, and it definitely is one of the best films from the 1930s and one of the best films ever made. But I don't know. I just find it a little boring at times, but it is a good movie, but a very long movie too. It's almost 4 hours long. Anyways, the next one is, what is your opinion on 127 Hours? I actually watched that movie for the first time a couple months ago back in June, and I actually really, really enjoyed it. And I found the real story really interesting too. It's crazy how he managed to survive with, I forgot the guy's name, but the real guy got his arm stuck behind the boulder for a few days. And spoiler alert, he cut his arm off like to get away from to set himself free. It's crazy how he managed to survive that, and yeah, it was a really good movie and a pretty kind of gory movie too, if you know what I mean. It's not really for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that. And Danny Boyle did a great job directing it, and James Franco did a good job in it too, even though James Franco's a scumbag. But yeah, I'm not going to get into that in this video. The next one is another Danny Boyle movie related. What is your opinion on Trainspotting? Shockingly, I have not seen Trainspotting, but I know that movie is going to be getting a Criterion release in January, which I will definitely be getting a copy of it. But I actually haven't seen the movie or the sequel, but I do have the novel that it was based on by Irving Welsh. I also haven't read the book to that yet, but I'll probably give that a read at some point. But again, I haven't seen the movie or the sequel, but I will definitely check them out someday. Probably check them out sometime next year or maybe this year. I don't know. Probably next year, though, but we'll see. It is a film I plan to cross off my watch list at some point. Anyways, the next one from Donkey Man is, what do you think of Alan Arkin? Alan Arkin was a great actor. He was great in movies like Little Miss Sunshine and stuff like that. It is too bad he passed away back in June. But yeah, he was a good actor. The next one is, what do you think of Steve Buscemi? Great actor. And just, yeah, all around a great actor. And the last one from Donkey Man is, have you played any Star Wars games? I played a few Star Wars games like The Force Unleashed, Lego Star Wars, and so on, and Battlefield, and not Battlefield, Star Wars Battlefront, the EA one from 2015 or something, and that game was shit. I didn't like that one. And yeah, so those are the questions from Donkey Man. Thanks for the questions, Donkey Man. And let's move on. The next 5 questions are in one comment, and they all come from Irvin's Movie Corner. And the 5 questions are the following: 1, what's your opinion on Monster House? 2, what is your opinion on Slumdog Millionaire? 3, what is your opinion on The Bridges of Madison County with Clint Eastwood? 4, what is your opinion on The Wild Bunch? 5, what is your opinion on Traffic? Number 1, Monster House. I actually revisited that film about a month ago, and I really, really enjoyed it. I think it's a great animated film and kind of underrated too. I remember liking it as a kid, and I think I like it more as an adult after revisiting it all these years later. But yeah, it is a great film. I really enjoy that one. Number 2, I have not seen Slumdog Millionaire, but I do own the film on Blu-ray, but I still haven't gotten around to checking it out yet. I'll probably check it out at some time. Maybe even check it out this weekend. I don't know, but I'll definitely check it out very soon. Number 3, I have not seen The Bridges of Madison County or The Wild Bunch, which is question number 4. And number 5, I have seen Traffic. I actually watched it on Prime Video over the summer, and I thought it was a great movie. Great performances in it, too. And it's definitely one of Steven Soderbergh's best films, I'd say. And yeah. So those are the questions from Irvin's Movie Corner, and thanks for your questions, Irvin's Movie Corner. And yeah, let's move on. The next 5 questions are all in one comment, and they all come from Maximum Geek Boy. And the 5 questions are the following: 1, what is your opinion on Martin Scorsese's The Wolf of Wall Street from 2013? 2, what is your opinion on both Jordan Peele's horror movies Get Out and Us? 3, have you seen the anime series Chainsaw Man? 4, what is your are you aware that Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is getting a Criterion release? And 5, have you watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? 1, The Wolf of Wall Street is a great movie. I have seen it, and I actually talked about it on my channel 3 years ago. I believe it was one of the first Scorsese movies I ever watched. I think it was the first Scorsese movie I ever watched. I can't remember, though. I think that one, or The Aviator, or Goodfellas, or the Departed was one of the first Scorsese movies I ever watched. I think it was that. I think it was Wolf of Wall Street, though. I can't remember, but it is a great movie, though. 2, I liked Get Out, but I didn't really like Us that much. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of it for some reason. It was all right though, I guess. But Get Out was great. I also really enjoyed Nope, that Jordan Peele's third film. I saw that one in theaters last year, and I really enjoyed that one. 3, I haven't seen Chainsaw Man, but I've heard of it. I'm actually kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll check it out someday. Excuse me. Um, Number 4, I am aware that Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is getting a Criterion release. I actually haven't seen that movie. I hear it's a great movie, though. I'll probably check it out at some point. And number 5, I have not seen Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse. I hear they're pretty great. I haven't seen them, though. I hear they were really good. I'll probably check them out someday. I'm not all that big into superhero movies, though. If you've been on my channel, you probably might know that I'm not all that big into superhero movies, with a few exceptions. So those are the questions from Maximum Geek Boy, and thanks for the questions, Maximum Geek Boy. Alright, guys, so there's only 7 questions left, and they all come from that movie nerd 44. And each of his questions are separated into several comments. So, yeah, let's finish this. So, the first of the 7 questions is: have you heard of Quiz Show, a historical mystery drama directed by Robert Redford? It stars John Turturro, Rob Morrow, and Ralph Fiennes, and Martin Scorsese also had a supporting role in the film. I've never heard of the film until now. It seems like an interesting film. I'll probably check it out one day. The next one is: have you heard of the 1998 film The Siege? It is directed by Edward Zwick, and it stars Denzel Washington, Annette Bening, Bruce Willis, Tony Shalhoub, and the late Lance Reddick is also in the film. I've heard of it, never seen it though, but I didn't know Lance Reddick was in it in that movie. The next one is: what do you think of actor Jeffrey Jones? He appeared in movies like Amadeus, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Beetlejuice, The Hunt for Red October, and TV shows such as Deadwood, but he's also known for his fair share of controversies. He was also in the 1999 film Ravenous, which is one of my favorites. I gotta say, Jeffrey Jones is a good actor, but he's a piece of shit, though, I'll tell you that. Not gonna get into his controversies in the video, but I can tell you he was busted for something that I'm not gonna get into details about. I think he was busted around the same time Paul Rubens got busted for the same thing too, but again, I'm not gonna get into that in this video. Anyways, the next one is: did you know that actress Piper Laurie passed away recently at the age of 91? She's appeared in movies like The Hustler, 1976 Carrie, and Children of the Lesser Gods, and shows like Twin Peaks. Yeah, I've heard that she passed away recently at 91 years old. Rest in peace, Piper Laurie. The next one from that movie number 44 is: have you heard of the animated TV show Gargoyles? I've heard of the show, but I don't think I've ever actually seen it before. I do know I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it, though. It was a Disney show, I believe. The next one is: which movies are you surprised that they have cult followings? To be honest, I'm actually not sure about that. I'm not sure what movies surprise me that have cult followings. There's a lot of movies that are cult classics, but I'm not sure which one surprises me. And the last question from that movie nerd 44, and also the last question for this video, is: have you watched any documentaries by Martin Scorsese? No, I have not. I'm not really into documentaries. I might watch a documentary every once in a while, but overall, I'm not really big into documentaries. I also haven't seen any documentaries by Martin Scorsese, like I said before, but I do like Martin Scorsese's other films. I don't know, maybe one day I'll check out one of his documentaries. So, yeah. So, anyways, those are all the questions from that movie nerd 44, and those are all the questions for this video. And special thanks to everybody for submitting their questions in the comments down below. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to leave a like, comment below, subscribe for more videos like this, turn on notifications, share the video with your friends, follow me on my other social medias. The links are in the description down below, like they always are. And like I said at the start of the video, if you have any questions you'd like me to answer in the next Q&A video, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will gladly answer them. The next Q&A video will be my last Q&A video of 2023, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, once again, thanks again for watching this video, and until next time, this is Keegan Shepard signing off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, take care, everybody. Peace out. Bye-bye.